tell from my outfit, it's that time of the year again, everyone. I have been hitting the eggnog extra hard to get into the holiday spirit. Who's ready for yet another holiday-themed tale full of Yuletide cheer? Oh, well, that's very good to hear. Today's story is a classic holiday tale filled with good and evil, also filled with so much greed, a four-poster bed, and a bunch of just hideous mutants, all right? It's gonna be a very enjoyable story for all of us. All right, for today's story, we travel all the way back in time to jolly old England for a dignified holiday tale by Sir Mr. Xavier Charles Dickens Jr. And brought to you by Disney Plus. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Disney Plus paid to keep little old Storytime around for the holidays. Finally, a streaming service that understands quality content. Disney Plus. All right, let's get started, shall we? I am very excited for this Christmas story because I don't normally get to sink my teeth into something so joyous and happy. This is very exciting to read something lighthearted for once. Marley was dead. All right, that is a very dark start to a holiday tale. I don't think Disney Plus signed up for all of that. Let me just skip ahead to the less morbid parts, okay? Here's a very lighthearted sentence. The meanest old curmudgeon in all of London town was a vile, ugly, mischievous, hairy, smelly, prickly, miserly old brute by the name Loganezer Scrooge. Old Scroogey did not like the holidays and always ran around saying, "Bah humbug, bub." He had a very handsome, very charming, very funny, although a bit of an acquired taste, employee by the name Wade Cratchit. Poole. Yeah, Wade Cratchit Poole, actually. He was a very nice employee. Unfortunately, he just wanted to enjoy the holiday season and have a single day off in his entire career. But old Scroogey was always like, "Get back to work, bub, and count me money." He was really not a nice mutant. And did I also mention he was miserly and ugly and smelly? And also somewhat Australian in a certain way. Look, everyone! It's the hideous Loganezer Scrooge! No, stop. Do not cheer him. He's the villain of this story. Boo him!
Whoa. Okay. All right, I get it. You're doing a Christmas.
Hush your beautiful mouth, Wolvie. We are not allowed to say the name of the show. We don't have the rights to that yet.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, you know, none of this really does. The writing on this whole shtick has probably run its course at this point. We were supposed to be like this limited time magic thing for the summer, but now we just won't go away. Yeah, that's right. Just like those weird popcorn buckets with the enormous mouths. Anyway, the good news, Wolvie, is that you are the shining, shimmering star upon this Christmas tree. You have way more lines this time. Here, take a seat.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. Don't we all want Wolvie to join us for a special holiday treat?
All right, fine.
All right, you're already halfway into character, you old grump. Here's the hat.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's all right. I don't think it really would have fit over your pointy elf ears anyway.
Right, let's just get to the story. Come on.
All right, that's the spirit. Old Loganezer is told by his dead partner that he'll be visited by 3 ghosts who will help him restore the spirit of the season.
Okay, I'm aware of the story, all right? One ghost tells Scrooge he needs to learn to accept the past. The other one tells him...
All right, easy. Slow down, my chum. We got a couple minutes to fill here, all right? Sure, the first ghost shows Scroogey his sad past. His sad origins, if you will. And then the ghost of Christmas present shows up, and it's just this giant, child-minded figure way larger than a normal man should be. Body made completely out of muscle. I mean, metal and muscle. Muscly metal, really. and had a very obnoxious Russian accent. Here, I'll impersonate it for you.
Oh, please do.
Loganizar, gaze upon the Cratchit Pool family and see your shame. Look at all that shame out there.
Yes.
He shows them a beautiful picture of the Cratchit Pool family. Blind Owl, Dog Pool, and little tiny Pizza Pool, who was obviously sickeningly ill and leaning on a small crutch. He could barely get by on the meager salary that Wade's boss was giving him.
Humbug.
That is not at all the right place to say that line. You were supposed to say that like 3 pages ago.
Okay, I'm getting bored. All right, let's keep this going.
No, you must look upon this poor sad family and finally feel one true emotion. A single salty tear trickles down your chiseled jawline.
All right, this is a holiday tale.
Yeah, it is a little dark. Just wait till we get to the cemetery scene.
All right. Let's just make this easy, all right? Ebenezer,
It's Loganese.
Scrooge, is visited by 3 ghosts. They teach him that he needs to keep the season in his heart all year round and to find the good in others.
It's Tiny Peter Pool.
Peter Pool does not die.
Oh, good.
Scrooge pays to get him healed up, and they become pals. Loganezer is true to his word and is a better man. I guess, basically, the story teaches us that we should be kinder to our fellow men, and to use the season to remind us of those less fortunate, and to overall be less of a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm the one with a single tear running down my cheek. Oh, Wolverine!
Oh boy. Oh, okay. All right. It's not
You
good.
see, children, the spirit of the season can live deep inside of all of us. Even an old, and I really do mean old, miserly, furry, ugly.
Watch it.
Even old Logie Bear can have a soft spot. Oh, this is my favorite part of the story, my chum. And then little tiny Peter Pool waddles over to old Loganezer.
It's just necessary.
Thank you for healing me, Loganezer. He looks up at Loganezer's chiseled jawline, grips onto his manly quads, and says, God of thunder, bless us! Everyone, Logie Bear!
Come on, Dad.
And they all lived happily ever after. Especially because this story has been rehashed and merchandised dozens of times over the years. It's what we like to call in the business easy money.
All right, so that's it?
I don't know, I feel like we might have time for maybe one little carol.
I told you no singing.
Oh, that's a shame. You've got such perfect pitch and illustrious vibrato. Maybe a couple bars of, oh, come, all ye faithful.
No.
All right, well, I guess old Scrooge's blood sugar's getting low. Maybe we should get you some hot cocoa and maybe some chocolate chip cookies, Wolvie. Does that sound good? All right, happy holidays, everyone. Wolvie?
Humbug.
Wolvie!
Just kidding. Happy holidays.
Dog! Thank you, everyone, and especially thank you to Disney Plus.
Why do you keep saying Disney?
I love Disney Plus, Logie Bear.
Am I not getting paid for something?
I don't know what you're referencing. You want to push me?
Yeah.
When you
know what?
guys leave the park, go to Disney Plus when you get home.
Yeah. Disney Plus, I guess. I don't know.
You know, you're really softening up in your old age, my chum.
Yeah.
By the way, I probably should have mentioned earlier, the ghost of Days of Future Past was actually Johnny Storm.
Is that right?
All of his lines were super vulgar, so I didn't repeat them,
Like
but
what?
now that we're off stage, he said a lot of...